Hey everyone, welcome back into Mountain Dog Companion, hanging out with Rain and Boomer's litter. Okay, so today we're hanging out with Rain and Mr. Boomer and their puppies here up front. Everyone's doing good. They were born on the 27th of October and coming along very, very well. There's 2 boys and 3 girls in this litter. First off, I wanted to talk a little bit about both parents, but later on in the video, we'll talk a little bit about the process that these puppies are going through and also talking about what's coming up next. Okay, so starting off here, Miss Rain back here, she is a 16-pound F1 Bernedoodle, doing very, very well. This is her first litter. And so with her being 16 pounds, these puppies will be a little bit smaller. And then we'll talk a little bit about Boomer too. But for her, she's a tricolor, black, white, and tan, very much towards that traditional Bernedoodle, Bernese mountain dog look. So you got the white blaze and beautiful tan points coming through, but a smaller size. So sometimes your F1s can be between 30 and 45 pounds, and sometimes you get between 15 and 30 pounds. So for her, she's in the lower portion of that, so she's closer to 16 pounds.
This is Mr. Boomer. He weighs 10 pounds. He is a chocolate party AKC poodle, and we chose to breed him with Rain to produce F1b chocolate Bernedoodles, and we ended up with 3 of them in chocolate. I thought this one has a little bit of tan points on them, but just a beautiful, beautiful litter, and about 5 days old. And look at the curl coat in some of these. So that's pretty impressive. These little 2 are going to be very, very curly. These have a nice little wave to them starting, so they're going to have a nice hair coat as well. Oh, just look at the tan points on this. So this is unusual to have Bernedoodles that are chocolate and tan and white like this. And we just wanted to create something a little different as F1Bs, not always the tricolors. And we're pretty proud of these.
All right, so getting a little bit further into depth of what these guys are going through here currently, what they will be going through. I'll let Angie kind of go into depth here, talking about each one, or kind of what the whole program looks like here. Kind of going through, I know we did it with previous litters like Sharon and Jelly's litters, but I do want to revisit that part of it and just kind of go through it again. It's something I hope to do with each litter, talking about kind of the program, and I think it'll be fun for prospective families to kind of see their puppy at this age and developing into the dog they might become.
So we start off at day 3 of life, and what we are doing is using early neurological stimulation. So at this point, puppy's eyes and ears are all closed. So the senses that we have access to would be the scent, the nose, and then the neurological system. And so we do a 5 positioning to start with, and they're held upright for 5 seconds. And then they're held downright. What we're doing is changing the blood flow, waking up their little brains on their back. It's all very gentle, very smooth, slightly stressing them. And they stimulate their paws. They're doing well. So they're 5 days old. Day 3, they usually fight it. By day 5 to 6, we can do this very easily. And so generally it's a maximum of about 30 seconds we're handling them, and that is it. We weigh them, we tuck them up to our heart, and they go back with their litter. So 0.85, 84, 0.84. This is a little male, so it's up to the heart. Settle them down, and back to their litter. Oops, I forgot the scent part.
Yeah.
Were you gonna catch me on that? What is this one?
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Day 5.
Yeah, so this is day 5 for cinnamon. This is the other 5 seconds. If they like it, the head will drop, they can sigh. Yeah, we'll watch that. If they enjoy it, it's 30 seconds. Pulls the head away, they're done. What the scent portion does is it's used with establishing puppies for diabetic alert and for hunting. but I like to use it, a beautiful one, little girl. I like to use it to wake up the scents that I have access to. So, not that I do a lot of diabetic alert dogs, but they would have the impressions to do that.
Yeah. And we don't have to go through every one of these guys and girls to kind of show. I just wanted to kind of get, you know, revisit it. And we can at least weigh each one and show each one.
0.59, so tiny little one.
Do you remember just comparing, I'm trying to remember, but at this age, the difference between like an F1b litter at, you know, this size, yeah, comparing.
These are small, very small.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, it was like somewhere between 1 and 2 pounds.
Yep. So like Macy's litter when they're born are closer to a pound.
Okay.
But I've already had them mature to just 5 pounds at 8 weeks. So these are tiny. That was a half a pound. 0.6.
That's also a little girl.
Want me to do the whole thing?
Might as well, I guess.
Okay. I was gonna say if I did it, then they're done.
Yeah.
Talon might already have done it. Oh.
Not a fan.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it.
And yeah, these guys will be somewhere between 15 and 25 pounds. Now, I would say, I mean, they could even be smaller, even 10 to 20 pounds, with mom being 16 pounds and dad being 10 pounds. I mean, some of these, like the smaller one that weighed a half pound, I mean, they could stay right around 10, 11 pounds. So if you're looking for a puppy that can, you know, travel with you their whole life, whether it's with flights, they can literally, I mean, you can take a puppy under 20 pounds on a plane at any time with most airlines, and that's one huge benefit of having a puppy this size. And you saw Rain at the beginning of the video, so she's 16 pounds, so you can kind of gauge that on their size and kind of see what to expect when it comes to the poundage and the height and everything. So you'll probably be a little bit smaller yet than Rain. Is this last one?
Mm-hmm, this last one. Yeah, starting to wake up.
A little noisy one.
Look at the little soft tan points, just soft. 6'1", 0.61.
And guys, we actually do have, I forgot to mention it at the beginning of the video, but we do have one puppy still left from Boomer and Sharon's last litter. Boomer's a male to these puppies, and he's right at 12 weeks, and he's a tricolor. Actually pretty much the same size as Miss Rain over here. So if you guys are looking for a puppy now with a little bit of a larger size, you can. He is still available. So if you guys have any questions about that and you're just seeing this video, just let me know and feel free to reach out to me. Okay, so yeah, that kind of wraps it up for today's video with these guys and girls. Again, there's 2 boys, 3 girls in this litter. They'll be between 10 and 20 pounds, maybe 25, but I highly doubt it. I would be closer to the 10 to 20 pound range. And we do have 3 chocolates and 2 black and whites. So if you guys have any interest, have any questions about this litter, feel free to reach out to me. My name's Jay Miller. This is Angie Miller here at Mountain Dog Companion. My number is 330-234-0102. You can call or text me. You can email us at mountaindogcompanion@gmail.com. Check out our Instagram page if you want to keep up with these little goobers. We try and keep the good Instagram content rolling. So feel free to hop on our Bernedoodle Instagram page. It's Mountain Dog Bernedoodles. So feel free to check that out. But thanks again for tuning in today, guys. We'll look forward to seeing you next time, and have a great rest of your day.